2020. That's Bill. I'm Will. And today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just gonna start it off with take that, man. Dak donated $1 million, man, to the police fund. You can see it up on the back, man. He donated to the police department, Gibson. I didn't know what to think of this one at first. I'm like, huh? Giving $1 million to the police department for their training purposes and their handling of racism. Do you think this money is going to go to the handling of racism and equality in the police force and training?
Not the whole $1 million, no. But I do like what he did, though. We're wrong in trying to defund the police department. That's going to make the situation worse. I don't understand the rioting. 3 cops got stabbed. We're making a bad situation worse by doing that. And they got this big push to defund the police department. That's a bad idea. Because if I get in trouble, I got to call somebody. It ain't going to be Batman.
Better call Tyrone. Call him.
You funny. No, man, it's a bad idea.
I don't know who to call. You know, in black household, when I was a child, I seen some stuff in my household, and I called the police. And when the police were left, I got a butt whooping.
We take care of this at the house.
Yeah, we take care of this at the house. So a lot of black folks don't care about the police and care about calling the police because they so scared that something else is gonna happen.
They was talking about, defunding the police department and taking that money and put into the infrastructure of the black communities. I'm like, that's not a good idea. They should be doing that anyway. Every city should be doing that anyway. That should be in the budget anyway from your local taxes that you're paying. You don't need to defund the police department to fund that. That's just stupid.
I think we're overlooking the purpose of the police. In my eyes, I always thought, man, if we got such a problem with something, we should change it. And by changing it, I mean teaching our kids that being cops are good. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll have more black police officers, so maybe there's a change to where the whole police department isn't white or majority white or 95% white and got a couple of black officers. If we just keep saying F the police, nothing's going to change. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's not going to change at all. So for me, I put money into programs to teach our kids the right way, and that being a cop and going to the Army is a great thing. I think Dak did a great thing. I think Dak has a great heart, and he's coming from the right place. And systemic racism. We all know it's there, and for him to donate his money and put his money where his mouth is, it's amazing. And I hope that it's not out of his contract that he's trying to get right now.
I think they had a little bit to do with it. But the thing is, man, that his contract is due right now, and this situation happened right now. Yeah. So I don't want to say this is why he did it.
I mean, but there's been systemic racism since before this happened. Why he didn't do it before? Why?
Because it wasn't on the forefront of our thoughts. We everything is going good. We playing football, we working on the job, we making billions of dollars at what's our boy name?
Jeff Bezos.
We making so racism is not at the forefront of our thoughts.
4 years ago it was.
But when somebody get killed, we got a guy that got killed, and then the first thing that people do to try to justify him being killed is put up a police record. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, he should have got killed because he got this police record. Are you serious?
That word that you use, well, that's what they always come back with. Well, he did.
So because I messed up at one point in my life, I deserve to be killed in the streets. I deserve to be choked out, put a knee in my throat and back for 9 minutes. I deserve that because I've made mistakes in the past. That's just asinine. And the news media that's perpetrating that and putting that out there as an excuse for a man's life is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Cowboys, man, sign Dak, man. He's a great guy off the field, on the field, man. You want players like this on your team. Or maybe the Cowboys don't because they like to hire
Thugs.
thugs
No,
and
hey,
dudes
you
that
can't
act
call him
like
a thug. You can't call him a thug.
You can't call him a thug.
Oh man.
I seen you.
Are we talking about that? Yeah, we talking
We
about
got
that
to,
too,
yeah, we
man.
talking
The
about
dude,
it.
the two white, what is it?
Yeah,
Radio
man.
talk show
Radio
host?
talk host.
And the lady called them thugs, and the man said, "Hey, you can't call them thugs." It's absurd. It's absurd, man. And then we getting so touchy, man. We can't say this. You can't say that. You got to be
It's a double
politically
standard with
correct.
everything.
It's a double standard because the black people can walk around and say whatever they want to say. And it's like, well, they deserve it to say that.
Yeah.
But white people go and say, hey, man, y'all are acting like thugs. Oh, you got fired. It's just ridiculous.
Or
It's
they act
absolutely absurd,
they
man.
act inwardish.
They acting inwardish. And I'm like, come on, man. Then the one commentator said, well, they can say it, but you can't say it. It's dumb, man. It's
Hey.
just dumb.
Hey, Dak, man, continue your work, man. Continue to work hard on the field and off the field, man, and bring change.
I'm glad you stayed on track because I'm off track. Come on, Dak.
Like, comment,
Subscribe.
below, man.
We got you.
2020, that's Bill, I'm Will, and today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just gonna start it off with
Kick her out. Kick her out.
Kick her out, Gibson. LA Galaxy's player got cut today. Mutual agreement of parting ways, but he didn't want to part ways until today when they was gonna fire him.
Oh, that's what it became mutual.
That's when it came mutual.
You ain't got to fire me. I quit.
He got cut, Gibson, because his wife messed up the bag. She's Serbian. You want to go to Serbia too?
I do want to go to Serbia.
She said in Serbian, she wrote a post on Facebook. Of course, kill the shits.
What?
That's what she said. Kill the shits. And then she's talking about the protesters. Then she put up a picture of black people stealing from Nike, and captioned it. She captioned it, "Black Nikes Matter." And they brought him in, and they cut. He's out of there, Gibson. What you think about that, man? What you think about being that? If you're the guy, what are you thinking? If you're Mr. T. Kita. T. Kita.
I don't even. That was his wife?
His wife is named T. Kita, and that was his wife that said this stuff. I don't know his name, Mr. Kita.
Oh, man.
It shows you that ignorance come in every color, in every race, from every country to every border.
So, it's just black people looting?
No. It's not only black people looting.
Are the white people looting?
Yes, Mexicans are
Are the
looting.
Mexicans looting?
Mm-hmm.
And
Chinese,
black people. Chinese people
too.
looting? Everybody's
Yeah.
looting?
Everybody.
Everybody's looting.
Mm-hmm.
But she said, kill us.
She said, kill the shits.
I don't even know where to start with that, but I'm gonna start with the kicker. So he just oblivious to this situation. He goes to work and they say, hey, homeboy, we want to talk to you. Come here for a minute.
He know who he living with.
So he go in the office and yeah, what's up, guys?
No. They brought it to his attention, and then he made an apology, said it wasn't right, and then a few days later or the next day, they had a meeting with him, and gave him the axe.
I go home and I look at my wife and I say, whose team are you on? What are you doing? You want to be with me or you don't want to be with me? What are you doing? But on some level, it started at the top. He had something to do with that too.
He the man in his household, ain't he? He the man.
I think he is.
If
He's
he the-
supposed to be.
He the man in his household,
So
ain't
he got something to do with that too, because she thought it was all right to do it.
It ain't the first time they done had that conversation.
I'm not married, but if I was married, my wife would know that's not okay to do that.
I'm married, and my wife, if she do that, guess what? She get me kicked off this next contract. Guess I tell
Hey,
you what,
man.
we're gonna be living under a bridge.
She got to know better than that.
Yeah, she know better
She
than
got
that.
to know better than that. Why would you say something like that?
That's that Twitter finger, Gibson. Just don't ever send sin, man.
Don't do it.
My girl been posting all kind of stuff for the black folks. I'm just like, hey, you gonna do what you gonna do. I guess you your own person, but at the end of the day, when you messing up the money,
Yeah, but if you married, you're not your own person no more.
Like you
You're
said,
married,
that
man. You gotta. I mean, the Bible says you become one. My husband and my wife is in this one finger. You're here, so there's no I'm doing this and I'm doing this over here. There's no such thing as that. We on the same page. So at some level, you know, he's responsible. He knew she was like that when he married her. He had to.
I might let her know, like, who finna pay these bills that we got in LA now. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of racism in Europe.
What?
That's why they protesting all around Europe. And Serbia would be one of those countries that would have a lot of racism.
There's no black people in Serbia.
Exactly. Why?
What they racist about?
What you mean? Why you think ain't no black people in Serbia? Serbia's a great place. Why be there? There's a lot of racism everywhere, from Paris to Amsterdam to Poland to Latvia.
What?
Man, when I was overseas, Gibson, you know what things
I'm gonna go to some of these countries and see what you talking about. 'Cause that
Come
don't make.
on.
Why would you
Yeah.
be racist
Oh,
in Germany?
Italy, goodness, great Italy. Woo wee. They hate everybody. They racist against everybody. They don't
If you're
like
not
no
Italian,
country.
no.
Mm-mm. Montebella, tutti frutti, no.
Get out of here.
I thought I was good. I had my do-rag on in the airport. Gibson, the woman, they took me back there, searched me, put the little boo around my head and everything. I was out, man. Anyway,
What?
man. Hey, listen, women, I understand y'all, I don't know what to say. I would say divorce her like the cop's wife did that killed our friend George Floyd, but she probably...
She got up out of there. She got divorced. She changed her last name and went into witness protection program. And he wasn't even on bail yet. She was gone.
Gone.
Mm.
Anyway, hey, like, comment, subscribe. You Serbians out there, man, y'all, I'm sure y'all pick him up on one of y'all teams. He's still one of y'all brothers, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
2020, that's Bill, I'm Will, and today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just gonna start it off with what, Gibson?
Them Houston Texans? Oh, they're
Ain't
not
no-
on the list. Okay, never mind. We get on Houston Texans later after we win the Super Bowl. Let's go to Roger that.
Roger that. Aaron Rodgers always been a big proponent, man, of the black community and solidarity in football.
Oh, we got to talk about Drew Brees and after this.
4 years ago. Well, let's talk about Drew Brees first and then come back to Aaron Rodgers. Let's go to Drew Brees first
Oh,
and then come.
man.
That's a good segue.
Drew, man, I was like, what is he doing? What is he talking about?
Drew Brees. Well, okay, man, listen, Drew Brees. So he came out with 2 apologies yesterday. One, hand in hand, black hand, white hand, whatever that meant. And then he came out with a, well, you're going to be able to read it all in the back. And then he came out with a public where you can see his eyes.
First said he didn't appreciate nobody denigrating the flag.
Nobody. Teammates got on him. Ex-teammates got on him. The league got on him about what he didn't know. LeBron got on him. Came back the next day.
That backfired on him, man.
Real bad. Yeah,
But see-
people in New Orleans saying F Drew Brees. Got Donald Trump sticking up for Drew Brees, of course. What you think about Drew Brees' comments, Gibson? My
Man,
bad.
The thing is, man, you put more you put more value on the American flag than you do a human life. You know, what he should have said is, I'm not going to stand for nobody just killing somebody. I'm not going to stand for that. Whether you black, white, blue, green, short, or Martian. I'm not down with that. But you gonna say, I ain't going to stand for somebody denigrating the flag? A flag is more valuable than my life? It doesn't even make sense. And then, I'm an American. I'm free. I got the right to burn the flag if I want to burn the flag. If I went outside and burn the flag, what difference does it make to you? Put your flag up. It doesn't make sense, man. You putting too much value on an American flag. The American flag is just a symbol of the United States. The American flag is not the United States. If the American flag was the United States, we'd been gone a long time ago because they burned us up over there in Iraq and Kuwait and Iran, and we'd gone a long time ago. The American flag is not the United States. I'm a piece of the United States. My man is a piece of we all are the United States, not the flag. This is ridiculous, man.
They try to make it so much about. You good?
I'm good.
They try to make it so much about the American flag and us kneeling and Cap kneeling, but I never hear nothing when your favorite country artists got the flag on and wearing flags on their underwear or flags on their T-shirts and people doing this thing with different things with the flag. And then he talked about his grandfathers being in the army. My grandfather was in the army also. You know what he had to come back home to? Get on the back of the bus. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. The same thing y'all were fighting for, we were fighting for, but we get the short end of the stick. It ain't no fun.
When the monkey got the gun.
But Drew Brees, from what I hear from other people and in the past, man, you got a stellar background. It's impeccable. Guys never say anything bad about Drew Brees. You know what I mean? So therefore, I give you the benefit of the doubt on this situation because everyone that talks about Drew Brees says how much of an upstanding guy he is and he's a man's man, which I love myself. So maybe, yeah, it is a misstep, miscalculation, your words weren't as accurate as you wanted them to be. But from now on, we got a microscope on you now. So now your actions have to stay in line to what your words are. Yeah, I just hate that you had to say anything. And I know you wanted to say something just because you were asked the question and in the moment maybe you'd have time to think or whatever it is. Or maybe you just don't get it. And you probably will never get it because you're not a black guy or a black male in this world or a black female in this world, a black person in this world. It just sucks that a guy like you that is held in such regard doesn't get it.
They don't get it.
And if you don't get it, imagine how many other people don't get it.
I mean, every day of our lives is an uphill struggle. Every single day. And it's amazing to me that oftentimes we're able to smile and keep it moving. But every once in a while, we're going to go left because, you know what, I'm tired, man, and you dogging me about something that I shouldn't be dogged about. $20? A man lost his life over $20?
Over a piece of paper.
If I had been there, whoever it was, I would have gave him $20, maybe $30, just so it to be over with. But a man lost his life over $20 from the police department, not from a scuffle in the street, not from somebody that he robbed or something like that. You got this rap sheet up. It don't say that he died because he stole $20 from this guy. That rap sheet is out the window. I'm just minding my business. You think I gave you a $20 fake or whatever the case was. He lost his life over $20, man. That's asinine. In the United States,
money
is crazy, man.
Drew Brees, I hope you are sincere in your words and your apologies.
I believe him.
I do too.
I'm cool with Drew Brees.
So
it's a misstep.
I
got
definitely
no problem
believe him.
with it.
So therefore, I do look forward to seeing your actions in the streets and with reform and with everything else. I hope that you can.
He got a new restaurant coming to Midland.
He does. I can't remember
the walk-ons or
the
something like that.
Yeah, the walk-on.
Yeah, Drew. So all the African American people in Midland, we should get a free walk-on burger
every day. You should allow us to go in there and get some food every day. We should say Drew misstep, and then we get in for free.
Yeah, that's the code word or the key word.
Mm-hmm. You should
Drew misstep.
Like in Italian movies where, how you doing? When you're a made man, they come in and they make a table out of nothing. I think you should do that for us.
Yeah.
The walk-ons, people, Midland, Texas. Go visit.
Check it out.
Drew Brees' restaurant. Don't forget to
like, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to comment, people. 2020. That's Bill. I'm Will. And today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just gonna start it off with And we're gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers now, a guy that we don't know if it's aimed at Drew Brees and what he did, but it was following Drew Brees and his comments after the misstep he made. Aaron Rodgers just said, and you can read in the back, man, just basically saying, man, listen, it is not about the flag. Why don't y'all understand that?
Simple.
Simple. I mean, we went over the flag. I don't know why people think just because he said it back 4 years ago. I'm not kneeling to discredit the flag. I'm standing next to a person that fought in the Army, and he advised me to kneel. So I knelt. I started by sitting down. Now, we know what happens when you sit down during the national anthem. Just go ask Chris Jackson. They blackball you out the NBA and out of football. And you've seen what happened when you kneel. I mean, out of basketball. You see what happens when you kneel, you get blackballed also. So it's more of it here. Aaron Rodgers just telling people it's not about the flag. Aaron Rodgers, he's one of the guys that gets it.
He get it.
He gets it.
He get it. It's not about the flag. It's about equality. And not just for black people. For all people of color. For all people of color. It just so happens that the black man, the black woman, we taking the brunt of it. You know, we got some broad shoulders. We carrying this weight for all brown skin, dark skin people. We carrying that weight for everybody. So we're gonna be the vanguard, the tip of the spear, and then everybody behind us is gonna benefit from that. Man, but Aaron gets it.
Aaron definitely gets it. I think you got to have more people of Aaron's stature come out and say stuff like this, like Tom Brady's. He said something. Aaron Rodgers, just big figures that are white. We need the white community to be behind us. We need the Asian community to be behind us. They hate us just as much as they do too.
But I don't understand why we so hated though. What did we do? What did we do to become the most hated race in the United States or in the world for that matter? I thought personally when they hit the trade centers, I thought that got us off. We good now. I thought we was free. When they hit those trade centers, I thought we was free at that point. We no longer the number one enemy. We no longer America's most wanted. I felt that way. And it felt that way for a couple of years. And then it went right back to same old thing.
Nah, because once they got rid of them, they was back on us. They went over there, killed them. While they here, we still here. And they allow educated. You have to be we got to be well educated Asians to come over and do whatever they want to over here, while they just go above us and they don't try to help us in any way, any fashion, to try to educate us more, to get more, to build us up. Like Americans don't want. I don't know why. Okay, I don't understand why you don't want better representation. Yeah, you don't like black people because whatever, you don't like uneducated. They do this, they don't do that. But y'all don't help us to get educated. Y'all don't put programs in place to help us get educated. All y'all do is from birth, y'all allow us to kill each other, allow us to kill our babies. Y'all allow us to go out there and be the way we are, continuing to be the way we are, and let rap raise our kids. And because we have to work 2 or 3 jobs and we're not educated enough to go out there and change because we don't know any better. But y'all don't put Hawaii has a program where they give their citizens $10,000 and their kids also $10,000 a year to go to school and to educate themselves, and they free schooling and this and that, and it's just uneducation, man. It's not a lot of education going on, and they just want us to stay in the gutters.
Yeah, they don't care about that.
So
they care less about that.
Anyway, man, we're gonna go a lot more into detail about that today, and we're gonna probably be hated by a lot more. Hey, salute to Aaron Rodgers, man. Sorry about that, man. I went to a little soliloquy, whatever, but thank you, Aaron. I'm glad that you get it. I'm glad that you're with us and standing tough, man. Like, comment, subscribe below. Thank you. 2020, that's Bill. I'm Will. And today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just going to start it off with
NBA.
It's time, Gibson. We have the format ready, Gibson. Everybody's...
No, how many games did they agree to do?
8 preseason games, Gibson. 9 teams out of the West, out of the East, 12 teams. What you laughing about, Gibson?
This is ridiculous,
11 teams
man.
out of the West. There you go, man. International players coming back June 15th. All players report to workouts on June 21st. Corona testing starts June 27th, Gibson. June 22nd. Every team starts to travel to Orlando on the 7th of July, and games will start on July the 31st, Gibson. You got 12. We got 12. We got 9 teams from the East, and that will make 13. We got 13 from the West, Gibson. You ready? It's time. You ready?
I'm just not down with the basketball starting back, and I've been saying that the whole time. I just don't like it.
Oh, and my fault. The next season starts December 1st, a month after it ends.
See, just shut it down, man. I guarantee you some players going to get hurt.
29 teams
I
voted.
guarantee you.
29 teams voted for, 1 team voted against. The Blazers voted against it. There were only smart people in the world that agreed with it.
You're going to get a lot of players hurt.
That's why I know you smart. You and CJ McCullough, man, you got some good thoughts in your head. So Gibson, the Wizards are the 9th seed. I'm gonna show y'all want to see how much John Wall care about basketball? Ask him if he gonna go play. Ask him if he gonna try to make a playoff push. I bet you he gets a big emphatic no. He don't care about basketball. He's in shape and better than ever right now. He won't even touch the court. Anyway, I just have to put that about John Wall. But I'm excited about it at least because it's going to happen. Let's get excited about it and let's start to talk about who got the chances of winning it. Let's do that now. Everything is in Orlando and Disney World. Everybody going to be social distancing, testing every single day, Gibson. Potential playoff games between the 9th and 8th seed. I know you're not for Gibson, but it's going to happen no matter what, so we got to like it.
So now the East got the home court advantage, basically.
No. Nobody has a home. Well, yeah.
Because they're on the East Coast.
Or the
and they're playing East Coast time.
Well, nobody's really going to be there, so they're really not at home.
East
Coast time.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
I don't think that too much matters.
The Lakers going to go all the way from California, fly all the way to Orlando, and they're going to be off track. They bodies are going to be off track.
Orlando Magic will have a dang sure have an advantage because they're from there. They gonna make it.
So my money is on that monster from Milwaukee.
You still going with the Milwaukee
I'm going
Bucks?
with the Milwaukee Bucks. In a short season, and it's basically winner take all right now because you don't have to play these games that they played don't count. The 60 games they played that don't count. The season starts right now, and you know, it's gonna be too many guys out of shape, man. It's not they're gonna get hurt.
They get 8 weeks of training camp, Gibson.
Man, 8 weeks that ain't nothing.
Normally they get 8. They get about 8 weeks.
No,
of training
these guys are playing year round.
But the body is used to something?
Yeah, the quarantine has shut all that down. They not. It's not the same kind of condition.
They get 8 weeks from basically today. You're gonna have 8 weeks basically to get ready, get your body in shape. With the money that the NBA got, the facilities they can provide for these guys, and training and the nutrition and everything, you don't think they're going to be ready?
Oh, you can have the prettiest weights in the world, but if you don't lift them, they ain't going to help you now.
You don't think these guys are going to be ready?
I guarantee you, it's going to be 2 players on every team get hurt. 2 players on every team going to get hurt.
Coronavirus testing, since we really ain't heard too much of this going around.
And they in Orlando, too? They got 2 red light districts in Orlando.
I know when the players heard this, we can't. Let's keep our families away, so we don't have to.
Yeah, they want to keep the family away. Y'all stay here in California. I'm gonna go there and try to win the championship. Don't be laughing. I know why you laughing. I'm telling you, man, these dudes gonna get hurt, man. Cut the season out. You gonna start again in December, man. Please.
It probably was a good thing they didn't go to Vegas because most of these dudes would have been with the women and the weed with the Stephen A. Smith because it's legal. They go down there to Florida, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's never happened before, so we get to watch and see what happens. I can't wait, man. You got the best teams are gonna play. You don't have no rinky-dink teams like the Sacramento Kings and the Phoenix Suns and all these guys. You're gonna have the elite of the elite, and then you're gonna have. After these little rinky-dink 8 games, you're going to really have the elite of the elite.
They're playing the 8 games to try to get them in shape.
Who we got? You think Dame can catch up to the Grizzlies and overtake them, or you think Zion can overtake?
That don't matter. All you got to do now is play these 8 games and get in shape, and then.
But he's a ninth seed right now. He's behind.
Take all.
He got to win. He got to win. He got to win majority of these games, maybe all of these games, to try to make the playoffs. He's a ninth seed right now, so some of these teams is playing for nothing. I would.
Well, they got a chance.
They definitely. I mean, they 3 games back.
You got a chance, but you got to win. So if you're the 9th seed, man, you got to be lights out.
You got to be lights out from the beginning.
You got to be lights out all the way to the championship.
Good thing that the Blazers they do get their big man and everybody back healthy. Most of these guys are gonna be healthy coming in, so that's really good. Does KD come back and play? No. Does Kyrie come back?
Kyrie needs to come back.
But KD, you want him to stay out?
I want him to stay out, come back in December.
I think both of them stay out and come back in December and then get a run at it.
Well, if Kyrie don't come, they don't have a chance. They just warming up the other team.
Vegas thinks they have a chance. They had them at the start of the season. They had them 750 to 1. Now,
is somebody talking right there?
Hey, like, comment, and subscribe below, man. 2020. That's Bill. I'm Will. And today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just going to start it off with...
What's a Major League Baseball?
Major League Baseball. Well, the players came back. We know the players came back with they offer, Gibson. And the owners, you know what they said?
Nope.
No. We ain't going to go. Do you think we're going to have baseball this year, Gibson?
Yeah, we're going to have baseball. It's too much money not to have baseball.
I think we ain't got no choice but to have baseball.
So they went to 70, and the other team said 114.
82. And then 114, yeah.
So I'm like, 114 was a good lick. I would have took it if I was the owner. I would have took it. It's a good lick.
These guys signed a deal in March to let the commissioner decide how many games they're gonna have. So whatever he figures out he want to have,
still talking then?
I don't know why they're going through. They're trying to find an even stance. So I think either way we'll have baseball. Now will the players be good and happy with it? I don't know. But we're going to have some baseball, and it's going to be up to, I think, Rob Manfred, is that his name, I believe? I'm not sure. Who knows? I'm not a real baseball fan. But I believe that's his name. He gets to figure out how many games they're going to have. If they don't decide on it, he's going to be the last word, and they have to deal with it.
I like 114 games.
I'm cool with 100. I'm cool with 100.
Me
even
too.
100.
I'm cool with 100. Go to 100. I'm cool with that too. Come back next year ready to roll. You are,
because you think you already know the outcome of the baseball season. That's why you.
Oh yeah, I mean Houston gonna be right back in. I just don't know who we gonna play. It won't be Washington. Washington got flukish and got in there. Who is Washington? Washington Nationals. And the Dodgers, y'all just keep trying, but you're coming up short.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big baseball guy in through and out, through and through. But I'm a Boston Red Sox fan. I like the Boston Red Sox, man. I like the Yankees. I like players. I've become a player guy. Teams, I'm not too. I think my age group and the kids under me is all about players.
The players, yeah.
I'm not about the team guy. Yeah.
You know, if Jordan was on our team and he left and went to another team, he just left and went to another team. I'm still rooting for Houston. You know. Jordan just gone to another team, but like you said, people your age, they root for the player, and not for the team. So if Jordan leave, they go for that team. If LeBron leave, they go for that team. If Kobe leave, they go for that team. Yeah, I ain't down with that. Stay with your team, man.
Well, the guys I usually like stay with their team. Big Papi, Kobe.
He want to go to China and play.
Who?
Big Papi.
Do he? Go make that move, Big Papi, man.
He too old, man.
Stop telling somebody you too old to do what you do then.
I'm not too old to do what I do, but he's the athlete.
He ain't the way you ain't too old.
He can't get out of the way of the pitch. He can't run to first base.
He can go DH somewhere.
They got to get somebody to run for him.
They play baseball in China? I thought it was Japan.
Well, wherever he going, he want to go somewhere and play.
That means he wants some money. That's all that means, right? He wants some
guaranteed contracts. Just mean you guaranteed to be broke sometime down the road because it's not enough money. That's why these guys crying about $300 million.
300 million ain't really 300 million.
It's 300 million, but if you can't live on 300 million, it's something wrong. all of us to just kill ourselves because it's impossible. I ain't gonna play unless you give me my $300 million. I'm gonna feed my family on $300 million.
Hey, y'all stand firm, baseball players. I'm for the players. Get y'all money. Get as many games as y'all want to. Make them bring in some replacement players. Maybe then Michael.
Now maybe I'll go out.
You go out there and try.
Yeah, I'll go out there and try. I'm a bad left-handed, be a switch hitter. I got that.
They gonna watch that less than they watch that Korean stuff they put on ESPN. 2020. That's Bill. I'm Will. And today on the Bill and Will Show, man, we just gonna start it off with. Today we talking.
Well, you know what? Before we get started, people ask me why we be laughing when we get ready to do this entry. So you tell them why we be laughing before we do the intro.
We be talking about stuff off the air that we can't tell you on the air, okay? And it make us laugh. Now maybe
we dumb it down when we get to y'all.
Now maybe
because we got some stuff taken.
Maybe we'll keep the camera rolling and put out some bloopers
Some
later
bloopers,
on.
yeah, put out the bloopers.
But then we gotta have a syndicated show. We gotta have a.
Oh man, hey man, if YouTube didn't have no rules and regulations,
we'll put it out there.
We had a #1 show on YouTube.
Hey, I'm telling you what.
Oh man, because this dude is funny.
Hey,
okay, so today we're talking Zuffa.
The UFC, man. We're talking your girls fighting this weekend, man.
Yeah.
We got Amanda Nunes versus Felicia Spencer.
Now this Felicia Spencer fight, this is a comeback fight. I'm just warming up. You know.
Huh?
Yeah, Spencer's not gonna do no damage.
Gibson, this woman
Spencer's not gonna do no damage.
Gibson, this woman is good at 145. She's really good, and Amanda Nunes is coming up in weight from 135 to fight her. But like you said, she ain't got no shot. I was watching some.
Amanda Nunes is a monster.
The greatest world champion of all time.
She is a monster.
And I watched her fight Cyborg this morning. Jesus.
Amanda Nunes.
She was an underdog in that fight and came out just straight hands.
Amanda Nunes is a monster.
Hey man,
she beat that woman they thought was the best MMA fighter in UFC history. She beat that girl like she stole something out of Walmart. She beat that girl bad. She beat her so bad she left UFC and went over to wrestling.
Oh yeah,
now she's the heavyweight champ over there.
Did Amanda Nunes ever fight that woman she never fought her, did she?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think she fought her.
She fought that girl and beat her down. That's the first. I kept saying, why would you want to come fight Amanda Nunes after you've been out for 2 years?
She came back and fought Amanda Nunes
and got killed.
That was a bad decision on her part.
Oh, bad decision. You got to go and fight a warm-up fight like Amanda doing right now. This girl, Felicia Spencer, get out of here.
Yeah, Felicia, you got it. Your accuracy ain't too good. You got 18% accuracy. Amanda Nunes is hitting at 47 a clip. This might be a
Man, she
quick,
got volume.
This might be a quick one.
It's not gonna go long.
It's gonna be at the Apex in Las Vegas. Las Vegas just started back up. You had all kind of gambling addicts lining up at the D Casino at midnight to go party. Hey, they said they'll send us some free flights if we go. One-way flights though.
Oh.
Can't go.
I gotta get back. Y'all gonna send me back.
They're gonna take everything.
Well, we still knew on YouTube, so we only getting a one-way ticket.
No, everybody gets a one-way ticket because they're gonna take all your socks, your drawers, they take everything from you, Gibson. They want you to stay there and give you all your money. That's why they do that. But anyway, any other fights that you like on this card?
Well, Cody Gambit, this is a comeback fight for him against Rafael. But the rest of the ticket is kind of soft.
No, you got that Sterling fight, man. That's gonna be a really good fight versus Cody Sandhagen. That's gonna be a really good fight, man. They 135 guys. They've been talking a little bit, so they got some animosity towards each other. And then you got to remember, old buddy, he just retired after winning. Who just won? What's his name? The crazy one that just beat Cruz, came back fight.
Oh, yeah, the blonde head dude.
Yeah, no, he was real crazy, but he retired, so they going after his spot. They didn't put the belt on the line, but I think it's going to be a really good fight. Also, my guy that I'm looking forward to is right there. Where's he at, Gibson?
I don't know who you looking for.
Man, where's my guy at, man? Got crazy hair, got all the tattoos. There he goes, Sean O'Malley. I'm looking forward to watching Sean O'Malley fight, man. He's a really good fighter. You scratching your head because he don't know. People out there that know UFC know Sean O'Malley. He's a good fighter. He's very entertaining, got some great character. He's going to be really good, Gibson. Watch him fight. When you watch it, watch it.
Okay, I guess I'm at the elite level. When elite up, this guy you talking about must be up and coming.
He's up and coming, but he has a big following. Gets a lot of people like him, man. He's a good fighter. I like Sean O'Malley, man. I like him. I like him.
We're going to check it out.
Other than that, man, hey, y'all got to build y'all way up for me to know you guys. I really don't know what we got here going. That's about it. Let's go. Sean O'Malley. And so you got Nunez in what round? 5th?
Second or third round, it's over. She won't go past the third.
By knockout?
Is it a 3-round fight?
Yeah.
It's not a championship fight.
It's a championship fight.
Oh, she won't go past 3.
They do 5 rounds in the UFC for women too?
She won't go past 3.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. If it's anything like the last woman fight we seen, woo-wee!
She needs to fight her.
Who?
Amanda Nunez need to fight her. I don't know what weight that was.
Do you know what?
Oh, that was little. That was little.
Yeah,
that was strawweight.
Amanda Nunez will break her.
Yeah, she'll never go down that far. That's too low.
That is assault.
It was 125 pounds or something. Amanda's way too big for that.
They're gonna be chanting Asian Lives Matter after she get done with her. Like, comment, subscribe. I wish they had this in China.
And be sure to share
with your peoples.
Share.